So we are back again. Chelsea versus Arsenal this Saturday, 5:30 p.m. kickoff. But before we get into it any further, Sid, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm all good. Really looking forward to this game. Obviously, I don't know if I'm confident or not. I sort of am, sort of not at the same time. But I'm looking forward to it nonetheless.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a crazy stat. If Arteta wins this game, we will be the only team to beat Chelsea away 4 times in a row. So, you know,
Doesn't sound too bad, that.
Mikel,
One job.
You know what to do, mate. I've always backed you. I'm your biggest fan. Don't let me down. But yeah, it's a nice little setup we got here. It's a bit more professional, as opposed to the StreamYard setup.
Nothing
on with StreamYard. Big up StreamYard every time, but it is quite nice. Obviously we are university students. I mean, we're paying a lot of money, so this is the least we can expect. It is very nice. It's a brand new building. I think they spent like. They spent a lot. They spent a lot on this building.
I don't know if we can disclose that. I don't even know.
They spent a lot on this building. Brand new facilities specifically for the thing we're doing. Here we are. Big Josh.
All for Big Josh.
Big Josh. Yeah, exactly. So they done it all for this channel. They knew this channel needed it, and now we are growing. But obviously we go into this game on pretty good form. We just obviously international break. No one really likes it. Thank God the Premier League is back. Did you watch any of the international?
No.
No. Yeah, don't blame you, mate. It's probably for your own sake that you. I mean, Tars, you just came back from Lisbon, innit?
Yeah, I was in Lisbon. That was class. Great place.
Hopefully the university don't see this.
I wasn't in Lisbon. I was ill for 5 days.
Yeah, you were ill for 5 days.
I was ill for 5 days.
He had a special operation took place in Lisbon.
It just happened to be that I was in Lisbon at the same time. But it was a lovely place. Got to say, I went to the Benfica Stadium. Very, very cool place. It's very similar to the Emirates, actually.
Is it? Yeah.
I can't remember or something, but I think the Emirates, the Benfica Stadium was built in 2003. Emirates was like 2006 or so. But I think the builder or the same designer for the stadium was the same for the Emirates as well. So pretty cool stadium, but yeah. Yeah,
no, can't imagine just. Not like I've ever just fucked off to another country during my uni degree.
Oh no, you were ill for a few days.
Yeah, I was ill, well enough to went to Milan, Had a bit of a. I mean, that was before.
Yeah, we didn't have anything on.
Yeah. But this was a genuine case of illness, and big up to the man. He went and sorted it, and now he's back, feeling better.
Refreshed.
Yeah, but like I was saying, we go into this game on pretty good form. We just beat Manchester City 1-0 in our last Premier League match. Gabriel Martinelli with the goal, and Chelsea. I think they're on. I mean, they won their last 2.
3 if you include League Cup, but
so they are picking up form. What do you think where do you think Chelsea's problems have been this season?
If you look at the stats, they played quite well. I mean, the XG difference, I think they might be 3rd or 4th in the table. So their performances haven't been bad, and you can see that when you watch them. They do look okay. It's just they've not got that guaranteed top goal scorer with pedigree.
Yeah.
I mean, their defence is quite good, their midfield's quite good, and their attack's not bad. It's just they've not got that clinical edge to them, which has led them astray quite a few times this season.
Yeah, no, they don't. I mean, they brought in Nicholas Jackson. He's done all right, but the thing is, they spent how much did they spend? They spent
over $1 billion.
Yeah, and it's all on like youngish sort of players who aren't really proving yet. So it's a big risk, but I definitely see signs of potential in that squad. They're just. I mean, they've done all right. I mean, they've not really got the results, but they started to pick up some wins now. They beat Burnley 4-1.
I think so. Yeah.
And then who else was it? Fulham.
Fulham
2-0. Yeah. So yeah, they're doing all right. In terms of Arsenal, we seem to. I mean, in terms of injuries right now, we seem to be very strong. Only Timber.
Don't say that. Don't jinx it. Whenever I think that we're looking good, something always happens.
It's true. We touch wood. We look decent. I think for this game, would you change much from City? Would you?
I think you've got to bring Saka and Martinelli in if they're fit. If they're fully fit, I mean, you can't not start him. And then, who you start through the middle?
That's what I was going to ask you.
I'd have to go with Jesus.
Jesus.
He looked quite good on the right against City.
I thought he was done. He's played there before, but yeah, he looked quite sharp.
I can't even remember that much of the game. It's only 2 weeks ago, but I can't even remember that much. But from what I remember, Jesus was pretty good. And so yeah, and I think
there was one that he got a bit of criticism for, where he should have cut it back to Declan Rice.
But I remember he created that chance himself.
Yeah. He should have cut it back to Rice, and then he tried to do too much. He's very, very, very good. It's just sometimes his final product is not the best. But I think, I would definitely start him for this game. The main area for me is what do you do in terms of midfield? Do you bring in Partey?
It depends how fully fit he is. Like, I know it was Ghana. He came off at half time. I know that was already pre-planned, but shows you that his fitness isn't quite at the level needed, perhaps. But I think Jorginho did excellent against City. So I mean, whoever starts, I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah. So it's Rice and then whoever else.
It's Rice, Odegaard. Yeah. It could be one of 4 players. You could bring Havertz.
You could bring Havertz.
Vieira, whatever.
I would like Havertz to start. It'd be fun.
Just to score.
I said 1-0. Kai
Havertz goal. That would be perfect.
That would be fun. That'd be really fun.
If I was in charge, I'd probably start one of Jorginho or Partey, just to, because I mean they've got Enzo, Caicedo, and Gallagher, which is, I mean, not a bad midfield, so you have to control it.
Yeah, they see
there's a lot of energy in that midfield. There's a lot of energy in that midfield.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got Caicedo. Enzo looks alright. I mean, I don't know how they'll line up. I assume they'll go with what they went with in their last game.
I mean, yeah, I think it would be Enzo, Caicedo, Gallagher in midfield. Defence could be. They've got about 20,000 centre backs that are decent. So,
I mean, they've got one injury in it, Reece James.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like. I mean, he's back in training-ish. I think they've got quite a few injuries, but like long-term ones, like Fofana's out.
Yeah, Fofana. Is it? Who else is it? Badish Shield. No, he's not even.
I think he's doing alright.
No,
I don't think he's.
There's is it Colwell who struggled with injuries a little bit?
I don't know, mate, there's loads.
Yeah.
For Chelsea.
I don't even know. I'm just picking names. Chilwell, I think, as well.
Yeah, he might be injured, I think.
So yeah, they're struggling a little bit. In terms of us, like I said.
Oh, they got Nkunku out as well. That's one of the main.
I keep forgetting they signed Nkunku.
Play.
Yeah, they signed him in January, innit? For the summer.
I think. Well, I don't think it was fully confirmed yet. Then, but
yeah,
it was pretty much done then.
Yeah, so they got. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what happens when he comes back in, because he's certainly a very good player from what we've seen.
But we don't have to worry about him tomorrow.
No, we don't have to worry about him tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got to just. Thing is with me, I think Chelsea away is quite. It's not an easy place to go to, but I think there's way tougher away days, because I feel like with that, it's quite like compact the pitch, so it's not as daunting as like somewhere.
I think that might make it more daunting in some stadiums. But
maybe, but our fans are quite like.
Yeah, no, there's a good away end.
Very good away end.
But I don't know. I think that's take away the last 3 years, and our recent record has been atrocious.
I know, that's what I'm saying. In these last few years, we've had a good luck against.
I mean, I'm not counting that 1-0 where was it Smith Rowe scored. That game was a nothing game. Really.
What, the one where that one? There was no fans, nothing. Yeah. But the 4-2 and then the 1-0.
Yeah. Those were probably.
Even last season, we should have scored more than 1-0. So we've done all right there. Obviously, as well, and we beat them at home last season as well. Baku. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
FA Cup final. So we've had good, decent luck against Chelsea. But yeah, like you said, before 2017 when we beat them 3-0. Or was it we never used to beat them before then?
Even at home, we struggled quite a lot against them.
So yeah, how would you line up for this one? For the goalkeeper, you sticking with Raya? You bring him back around stuff.
I think Raya was okay against City. I know there's a lot of stick from fans, and I was in the stadium for the City game, and there was whenever he got the ball after the first 20 odd minutes, there was a lot of groaning and whatever.
He looked.
But I'd start him. I think you look at the underlying stats. He's doing better than Ramsdale has been this season. But it's tough. Whoever comes, if he starts Ramsdale, I'm happy. If he starts Raya, I'm happy. But I saw someone say that Raya should start. I know it's never going to happen, but Raya should start home games and Ramsdale should start away games, just because their mentality just
I don't know.
cater themselves for each.
That would be quite fun.
Oh, that'd be funny. It's never gonna happen. But,
yeah. Even like some people saying like just like alternate the games that they play, but you can't do that with goalkeepers. I think you got to have clarity with who your goalkeeper is.
I mean, at the end of the day, he kept the clean sheet against City, so I think you'd have to probably.
I still think Ramsdale should be playing like the Champions League games and the cup games.
Yeah.
And Raya maybe Premier League games, but who knows? And then in terms of your back four,
it's pretty standard.
Pretty standard, isn't it? Yeah.
White,
same
Gabriel,
as last season.
Yeah. And then midfield. I'd start Partey. I reckon Partey, Rice, Havertz. Just about not Havertz. Sorry, Odegaard. Partey, Rice, Odegaard. That's what I'd start.
If Partey's fully fit, yeah. Partey, Rice for these big away games, that would be good. And then front three, Saka, Martinelli, Jesus.
And I think even if Partey's not 100% fit, you could play 60 minutes, then bring Jorginho on the last 30 when we're hopefully winning. I think Jorginho's a perfect player to bring on when you're winning in an away game, last 20 minutes or so. He's a good player to bring on, so I think that's the strategy we should go with. But it depends on fitness.
Something tells me he'll start Havertz in this game, which I'm fine with. It'll be fun.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Score prediction before we wrap up.
2-0 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal. I'm gonna go same as last year, 1-0 to the Arsenal. But yeah, hopefully we get the job done, and we'll be back for the match review. Hopefully, it might have to be on StreamYard because I will be in London for the game. But if not, we'll do it here. And
That's a humble StreamYard.
Yeah, of course, man. We got to know our levels. Back to where we started. Back to our backs. Back to our beginnings. But yeah, take care, people. We'll speak to you later. We're out.